welcome back to my channel. Wonpil is back with another song. I'm so excited for this. This is Piano. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh. Beautiful. Ooh, that dissonance? Ooh, pretty. Oh, I love that line. A little run. Ooh. Guys, look at the goosebumps I just got. Oh. Ooh. The ad-libs too? Ooh, I love the rain. Oh, like getting ready to play. How beautiful. I'm gonna let this finish before. Okay, I definitely want to go ahead and pull up the lyrics because I think that they're really important in this. So while we're, I know I could read them from the thing, from the subtitles, but I want to pull them up instead. I think that's a better way of talking about them. So this was such an incredible song. I love how Wonpil's voice, okay, it has this ability to bring out emotion so incredibly well, but the way that this combined with, his instrument, piano, was so freaking incredible. I loved everything. In the pre-chorus, I love the pickup of the drums, like, starting out with not very much, just Wonpil's voice and the piano, the pickup of the drums going into that. In the chorus, there was so much thickness in the instrumentation, even Wonpil's voice just had this like weight to it, which I absolutely loved. In verse 2, pulling away a little bit, and I noticed this the first time, but I didn't comment on it, is there's this, in the background you hear the guitar like start, but it doesn't go fully until it comes in the chorus, which I really loved. And then in the second chorus, I noticed like how he was clutching onto the piano, like holding onto it, like almost afraid that it would go away. And I just was, and with the rain and everything, the visual aspect of this was so good. The bridge, Wonpil's voice on the piano and that in his high range was so beautiful. And then I loved with everything really ramping up for that final chorus with the ad-libs and everything. And then at one point towards the end, not the very end, he had this smile on his face like he had finally like come to a little bit of peace. And then the rain at the end, so beautiful, like going into that. But I think talking about the lyrics is extremely important because I feel like they hold so much weight. So in verse 1, it says, "We really were so happy. Even just looking at each other made us smile. We were truly beautiful even without anything special, just because we were together." And when you hear that, it's like, oh, you know, it's one of those things where you want that regardless of what kind of love it is, where you just want to have that connection with someone, right? You want to be able to look at them and know, like, you're just happy. It reminds me a little bit of, you know, like that trend that's going around that shows like the like being Bluetooth like connected. It kind of made me think of that. And then it continues. "Over the white keys, tears are falling. Beneath my trembling fingertips, a melody is crying." When I saw this, guys, oh my gosh, the visualization that this absolutely brought, like just thinking about a piano, the melody is crying, like that's what a beautiful play with pictures. And then it goes into the chorus. "This piano sound is calling out to you. Even just once, you can come find me. That's all I need. Passing through all the seasons, even if long years go by, back then, just as we were, I'll be standing here." Basically just reminding, like, whoever this is for, this song is calling out for you. And no matter what, I'm going to be here for you, just like we were in the first days of just being in each other's company. So again, like longing, pain, it's like sadness, but filled with a little bit of joy in there. And then verse 2 goes on. "Still lingering in that day, those happy days when we cried and laughed together. I guess I still can't let go. I can't forget holding on to all those passing memories." So again, like I said, kind of joyful pain, right? I have good memories of all that. I can't let it go, but like I'm crying out because I can't forget that as well. Then it goes back to the chorus and then the bridge. Oh, so pretty. But it, again, just talking about until we meet again. And I really loved in the final chorus, the ad-libs. I just thought they were so well placed and so beautiful in that final chorus. And I just love how it's like my piano sound is calling out to you. I love that line. The lyricism is just paints such a beautiful picture for me. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or MV? I really loved how this was shot, focusing around the piano, the rain with the piano, just all of the emotion that went with it. Wonpil's so good about doing that, both vocally and within his playing on the piano. Absolutely beautiful. But tell me your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.